What's going on, Gemini? Welcome to your reading for the middle of November 2021. This is the Autistic Mystic. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this reading, Gemini, we're going to look at your past, present, and future energies. And as we move through the reading, I will be clarifying the cards to get even more information about what's going on for you here in mid-November. Keep in mind, Gemini, that this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate with you personally and leave behind the ones that don't. Also, be sure to smash that like button so that this reading can reach all the Gemini people that it needs to. The more people that like, comment, and share this video, the more that YouTube pushes it out, and that also helps me grow this channel. So without further ado, Gemini, let's go ahead and do 4 major shuffles for you and really pull the energy for those of you watching this reading for mid-November 2021. As always, I want to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the Gemini people. Mid-month messages for Gemini, please. Mid-month messages for Gemini, please. Mid-month messages for Gemini, please. All right, Gemini, let's lay out these cards and get a clear picture of what is going on here for you. Let's make sure that you can see all of these cards here. All right, looks pretty good here. So, Gemini, let's start off here in your top row, which is represented by your recent past energy. You have the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and also the Knight of Swords, okay? So with the 3 of Cups here in your recent past, you could have been hanging out with some friends. Like, this is all about celebration, partying, maybe going out on the town and having some fun here. But you have it right next to the 3 of Swords here. So intuitively, what I feel for your recent past, Gemini, is almost like you facing the realization that you have to let certain people go that are just no longer in resonant with your energy here. I see you, like, in your recent past, maybe it's just talking to people. It doesn't necessarily have to be you going out and partying, but there is like this feeling that I'm getting for you, Gemini, in your recent past about like discernment and judging. Like, maybe I'll have fun with these people that say to love me and they're in my corner, but really I know they're holding me back here. So for some of you, this could be a breakup that you're going through in your recent past here, but I just sense it even has to do with more than one person. You see how there's 3 swords stabbing through this heart here. So there's definitely something about 3 different people here, but it could just manifest as a friend group that you're kind of thinking, no longer really resonating here. Then you also have the Knight of Swords in your recent past, Gemini. This is all about forward moving energy, really going for what you want here in terms of your manifestation journey. Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, in your recent past, I see you going for it here. For some of you, this could have been also part of this kind of like social recalibration where someone almost maybe invited you out, and it just seems like it's an intense energy that no longer resonates here. So for your recent past, I really do see you guys kind of defining your goals, like, this is what I want, and unfortunately these people or this circumstance or situation is no longer in alignment. So this could even be friends and family, right, that you're kind of just having an intuitive realization that if I want to get where I want to go here, these people are not really going to help me do it. So I do see like a painful kind of decision about people in your life here. 3-3, it's all about creative energy as well. I'm getting a lot of you might be empaths and like kind of on the leading edge of consciousness. So I'm getting that you may have been hanging out with people that you know are fun and fun-loving, but they just can't understand you at a deep level, and that's really causing you a lot of pain here, okay? So we're going to clarify as we move along, but let's move on to your present moment energy for the mid-November month here, Gemini. You have the 2 of Swords, the Hermit, and also the 3 of Wands. So the Two of Swords here, I kind of just see you almost really like doubling down on your feeling towards a certain person or a group of people, realizing that you got to cut someone off. Now, the scary thing is the Two of Swords to the Hermit. The Hermit is your centerpiece to your reading here, Gemini. So I definitely see for mid-November you going within and kind of embracing the solitude, realizing that, is it fun to have people around me? Sure, but if they're not going to help me really attain my vision or my biggest aspirations, I kind of got to let them go. So like the overall energy for you here is almost like an anger building up in you, saying like, if I cut these people off and really go to achieve my dreams here, is it just an illusion? Like, am I just doing it for no reason? And so I see you really kind of like getting to the bottom of like, crap, like I cut these people off here, but maybe it was the wrong decision. Like I see you questioning and really like going within spiritually to see like, what do I want in this life? Do I want to go for a big vision, or do I just want to have fun? And I see that kind of being like a dilemma that you're experiencing here. Now you do have the Three of Wands here, Gemini, in your present energy for mid-November. So this is you in a good position, I feel like this is you finally coming out of kind of the confusion that may happen here when you cut people off. And I see you finally sinking into the realization that, what, yeah, like I'm gonna live for me, not for other people. So you may have to like start ghosting. I don't think you should ghost anyone, but there is this feeling of ignoring people. It's almost like a sacrifice is what I'm getting. Like I think the Hanged Man almost wanted to pop out before when I was tuning into your energy as well. So there is this feeling of being in a suspended state of kind of like, I'm not really where I want to be in terms of my goals, and my friends that I kind of used to just numb myself out and have a good time with, that's not doing it for me either. So the Hermit is your centerpiece to this whole reading. So I see you in a period of kind of like questioning your values, your morality, but I think that's a good thing, Gemini. I really do applaud you for that. Most people are just numb to life and they just continue on in a circumstance that doesn't really serve them. I feel like you're better than that, Gemini. So I really do applaud you for that. We're going to clarify in a second as well, but let's move on to your future. Your future is looking good here, Gemini. You have the High Priestess, the Emperor, and also the Seven of Pentacles. So eventually I see, it's almost like a transformation of the Hermit and the Knight of Swords transforming into the High Priestess of the Emperor. The High Priestess is all about, once again, it's similar to the Hermit, going within for spiritual knowledge that only you can know. So I sense a lot of you in your future, you might be experiencing reverberations of this decision to cut people off or walk away from a certain relationship here, Gemini. But I see you in a really comfortable, cozy spot. Like the High Priestess is a certain cozy energy, right? You can either do spiritual work on the inside and feel like it's a burden, or you can really enjoy it. I see you guys enjoying your own power here and knowing that you made the right decision, right? You have the Three of Wands bouncing right into the High Priestess, so there is this feeling of deep satisfaction knowing that, did I have to cut some people off? Sure, but it was the right decision. And you see, it's interesting. You have the Three of Swords to the Two of Swords kind of triangulating this Three of Cups out of your life. So it really is a decision to walk away from something that's like a playful, fun energy, but it's not going to get you where you want to go. Now, you're going to be focused on where it is you want to go. Whatever this Knight of Swords and this Three of Wands, this like manifestation energy, I see you finally feeling a sense of power. And there's a quote that says, do the thing and you have the power. And I feel like here you guys really did the thing. The first step is to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you. I see you being, finally establishing your boundaries and all that inner work paying off. And then you're going to start to see the fruits of your labor here with the Seven of Pentacles. This is all about you looking at your life and being proud of yourself here. So I know that this is not an easy situation, walking away from a relationship, family members, but I see it paying off for you in your future, and it really just looks like your future is going to be going up and up and up, right? This is a positive future timeline here. So with that being said, Gemini, let's really get into your reading now and start clarifying some of these cards here. The first card that I feel called to dive a little bit more into is this Three of Swords in your recent past. Why is this Three of Swords here for Gemini in the recent past? Why is the Three of Swords here for Gemini in the recent past? Why is the Three of Swords here for Gemini in the recent past? Okay, so we have the suppression card and also the nothingness card here. So definitely for a long time you were suppressing how you really felt here. This definitely has to do with an ending to a relationship, I'm sensing, or just like a certain, even like a phase of your life. I feel like it just doesn't do it for you anymore here. So for a long time you were suppressing that, Gemini. And you were kind of just going through the monotonous routine of sticking with a situation that you no longer, it no longer serves you. So finally something happened here in your recent past that it couldn't stay the same. Like you finally let out your feelings, or for some of you, the painful realization actually intuitively is you didn't let your feelings out. It's almost like this is something that you have to do on your own. So once again, I'm getting the feeling of ghosting people and just no longer suppressing how you really feel. Now you also have the nothingness card here. This is like the Hierophant. So this feeling of walking away from a certain group of people or a situation, it is divinely guided. But the problem is here with the Three of Swords, and you knew it going into this decision, it's going to leave you in a suspended state. So the nothingness card here, it literally is nothingness, right? You're just kind of sitting alone now, Gemini. But I mean, overall, you let out something that you suppressed here. So this is a major, you're definitely divinely guided on your path here. Let's also just clarify those Three of Cups here. Why is the Three of Cups here for Gemini to get more info? Let's see. Okay, the Three of Cups is clarified by the Harmony card. So this is definitely a tough decision for you to ice someone out, walk away, focus on your spiritual journey, because whatever the situation is that you're walking away from, it definitely does bring you harmony here. Okay, these are probably childhood friends, I'm getting for some of you, family members, that when you're around them, certainly they put you in a state of harmony, but it's almost like the feeling of the next day when you wake up after hanging out with these people, you're like, why the hell did I do that? That just set me back, right? I can relate to this. When I was really going on my spiritual journey, I used to smoke a lot of weed, and there's nothing wrong with smoking weed if that's your thing. But for me, it manifested with friends. Like I knew, okay, I'm going to go out and smoke weed with these people, have a great time, be in harmony. But the next day, I am really going to be feeling this on a negative vibration level. So there's something about you, like, once again, this really is your strength here. The Ten of Cups here is also like the Ten of Cups in traditional tarot. So I get the feeling of you sacrificing pleasure and like short-term gratification for your long-term goals. It's really what I keep getting here. And some of you might have to do this in an aggressive way. You might have had to told someone, hey, stop texting me. I don't want to go out with you on Saturday night. That type of thing here. So let's move on to your present energy. The Hermit is what we're going to clarify right now. What is the Hermit doing here as the centerpiece to your mid-November reading, Gemini? Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here for you, Gemini? Okay, the Hermit is clarified by the clinging to the past card. So yeah, you guys are definitely like in the present moment here in mid-November. You're going to be feeling the pain of like walking away, right? You're going to be clinging to the past a little bit, and you're going to have to go deep within to your spirit and like know that you're making the right decision by not clinging to the past. So it's a letting go of the past. I feel like for a lot of you, these are past relationships, right? Family members, lovers, childhood friends that unfortunately you're no longer going to be clinging to the past. But really, it's not unfortunate. It is very fortunate. Then you also have the exhaustion card here. So a lot of you guys with the Hermit energy, like doing the inner work, like that's the most challenging work you'll ever do. Spiritual people know that. Unspiritual, or people who don't really subscribe to the spiritual way of life, they look at like the Hermit energy as like someone being a loser, right? Going within, like retreating from your friends, not going out. They're like, what a loser. So that's actually the opposite of the case, right? Most people are trying to numb themselves out, run away, just go out drinking. But with you, there's going to be this feeling of exhaustion as you detach yourself from the past here. So once again, I really do give it up for you, Gemini. I really can appreciate what you're doing here. Let's also clarify this Two of Swords. I feel like it's just going to reiterate what we know, but let's see, maybe not. What is this Two of Swords doing here in your present moment energy, Gemini? What is the Two of Swords doing here in the present moment for you, Gemini? Okay, the Two of Swords is clarified by the Understanding card. So yeah, this is like a deep emotional realization that you're going to have to, you know, like the bird, for a long time, it's like your pleasure is your cage. Whatever this false sense of harmony is that you just kind of use to escape yourself here, you know that you got to cut it off here, right? So it's just obvious. You have the Understanding card. This is a deep knowing that something is no longer for you. This is all about denial, but in this case, it's actually a very empowered form. It's like setting boundaries with the Emperor, right? So you're definitely going to be in a good position here. A lot of emotional healing, major arcana here, Gemini. I like it. So let's go ahead and clarify this Emperor card for your future. This is kind of like receiving the fruits of your labor here. What does the future have in store for you with this Emperor card here, Gemini? Why is this here? What is the Emperor card doing here for Gemini in their immediate future? Okay, 2 jumpers. The Emperor is clarified by the Tower and also the Celebration card. Yeah, so it's, once again, the 3 of Cups to the Emperor and the Tower. You guys knew that you were on a path to destruction. Okay, if you didn't set boundaries against this party energy, right, just going out, having a good time, wasting, like being a waster, essentially. It's like wasting all your potential just for immediate gratification. The reason you had to man up or woman up or develop strong boundaries like the Emperor is because you knew that if you stayed in that life, a tower was coming. So you pretty much saved yourself here, Gemini. The Emperor is clarified by the Tower. So I'm getting also that there's going to be newfound stress in your life, but it's actually a stress that you invited, right? Instead of running away from your problems, you're facing them head on. You're facing the Tower moment with this Emperor. So this is a very, like, the whole energy of this reading is like you're really stepping up to the plate, Gemini. And based on your readings from the weeks past, I'm very proud of you, Gemini. Like it's, you know, I want you as the type of person that you are, I want you as my friend, you know, really, like truly. So let's also clarify this High Priestess. Also, it's just you like really, it could be eating you up, like leaving this celebration energy and focusing on your big dreams. Why is the High Priestess here, though? This is going to be inner wisdom being delivered to you. You know that you're in the flow. Going with the flow popped out, but let's just get a little more information here for your High Priestess energy. Okay, the High Priestess is clarified by the Abundance card. Yeah. So the Abundance, this is like the King of Pentacles here. This card represents, if you're a man, that you need to integrate your feminine energy, and if you're a woman, or you identify as the divine feminine, you actually need to go more masculine. So it's a card of integration and balance, not only being abundant in the spiritual world, but also in the material world. It's really the best of both worlds. You see the figure on this card is very open to life. It is a man, but he is very open to the feminine wisdom. So the High Priestess to the Abundance card, you guys knew that you made the right decision here, Gemini. And you're going to receive the fruits of your labor here, right? 7 of Pentacles, Abundance, High Priestess. You avoided a Tower. And then you're on your way here, Gemini. So I really love this reading, Gemini. The last thing we're going to do for you here is we're going to pull an oracle message from your angels and spirit guides. This is going to be some advice for you. As you walked away from the situation, now you're on your new path. Let's see what the advice from your angels and spirit guides is for you. A little bonus oracle message here. What message does Spirit have for Gemini here? What bonus message does Spirit have for Gemini here? This is advice to you. What advice does Spirit have for Gemini here? Oh yeah, we got a clear jumper here, Gemini. So the card that wanted to jump out here is the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits, and soul tribe. So yeah, you guys are leaving behind one tribe for another tribe. You know, like the true soulmates that you're meant to have in your life, they're just waiting for you to go on this journey that you're on here, this journey of success and attainment, spiritual attainment as well. And right now you're in a void, Gemini. So hold on tight. You know, I know that it seems like you have no one there for you. I'm here for you. Spirit is always here for you, and we're really rooting for you to find your true soul tribe here. So that's a great message for you, Gemini, here. And with that being said, if you guys want more information on your current situation, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can find more information on that in the link in the description box below. You find that those readings are much more specific and tailored to your current situation rather than just a general reading. But if this message resonated, I really do appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you next week on your reading. Have a great mid-November. Peace.